Hello, everybody. Craig DeLuz here, coming at you from FPC HQ with breaking news. As we all know, this is bill signing time or bill vetoing time for Governor Jerry Brown. And it looks like he's taken a position on all of the remaining firearms legislation that was on his desk. So let's talk a little bit about it. First, we'll start with the good news. The governor announced that he is vetoing Senate Bill 221, which would have prohibited gun shows from taking place at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. So that was a bill that we opposed. He also also vetoed SB 1177, which is basically 1 in 30 for long guns. It's already the case with handguns. Senator Portantino, this is the second time he's tried to do this with long guns, and the second time it's been shot down by the governor, so that's really good news. Also, AB 1903, which would have prohibited the dispensing of gift cards from firearms retailers at gun buyback programs. Once again, it's a bill that basically would have discriminated against FFLs and against gun stores, and we just don't believe the government should be discriminating against those who are facilitating the exercising of a constitutional right. Now, Governor also announced, unfortunately, that he is going to be signing a number of bills to which we were opposed, one of them being SB 1100, which prohibit sales of firearms, all firearms, to anyone under the age of 21. That's firearms and ammunition to anyone under the age of 21. So if you are 18 and you are a legal adult and are an adult in every other way, your constitutional right to purchase a long gun in the state of California is now gone, with a few exceptions. SB 1200, which expanded gun violence restraining orders to include magazines. Also, AB 1968, which implements a lifetime ban on firearm possession or ownership by anyone who has had to go into a mental facility more than once in a particular year. Also, he has signed AB 2526, which allows gun violence restraining orders to be issued verbally, as well as he signed AB 3129, which implements a lifetime ban on firearm ownership by anyone convicted of a domestic violence misdemeanor. Now, you guys might also remember earlier, the governor actually vetoed Assembly Bill 2888, which would have radically expanded gun violence restraining orders in the state of California, as well as he vetoed AB 1927, which would have created a new mandate for the Department of Justice to study the creation of a do not sell voluntary list for people who don't want to be sold guns. You don't want to be sold a gun, don't go buy one. Also, it's important to note that Brown signed AB 2103 as well as SB 1346, one dealing with concealed carry requirements, and the other dealing with multi-burst trigger activators in those respective orders. And also, he vetoed SB 1424, which was a bill that we opposed that dealt with the idea of fake news in the state of California, would have had them study the impact of fake news here in the state of California. So as you guys can see, it's kind of a mixed bag from Governor Brown, which unfortunately it usually is. Know that we are still fighting, not just legislatively, but we're also fighting in the courts. So obviously we're going to be taking a look at this legislation and see which of these, if any, if there are opportunities to be able to challenge them in court. What I would also encourage you to do is, we're making a special push in the area of litigation. I encourage you to please go to firearmspolicy.org. Go to our website, check it out, because we're in the midst of a whole new effort when it comes to litigation here in the state of California. That's kind of about that time. So I want to encourage you guys, please go there, do that. Know that we are active and involved. Just because the session is over doesn't mean that the fight ends. We always have to be vigilant. We always have to be fighting for our constitutional right to keep and bear arms, whether it's in the legislature or whether it's in the courts. Just know that we're always going to be fighting. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. I will just tell you right now, I know that these bills that got vetoed because you were active, because you were engaged, because you made sure that your voice was heard. And I know that if we're going to be successful going forward, it's only going to be because you guys are active and you're engaged. Thank you so much. You are the Firearms Policy Coalition, because we cannot do it without you. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
If you like our videos, follow, subscribe, like, and share.